Okay, I'm starting now just because I wish to do this at 7 in the 7 a.m. hour. Just before 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock right now. And with it being 8 o'clock, so I did get on the air, YouTube, and I'm working to get these particular notes out. Uh, this has been quite a cumbersome task for me to share the thoughts that I write. So actually, I was going to go back to 3-7, but actually, I think I'll go back to 122. Getting to 122, let's just say it like this. My intent is absolute. That's my connotation. My connotation is to reach the absolute abstract, encompassing all means of relating, communing media, data, socialization on the definition level of meaning, on the connotative or intent level of meaning, into the absolute abstract, the void, everything and nothing at the same time. I'm a third generation Cantabrigian niggah, post-traumatic slave. And what I do is not going to change the number of souls in the universe, but I hope to impact the way an individual thinks of themselves and work on being an undivided individual encompassing all aspects of their H-U-E, humanity, and change focus from physical to spiritual. Change focus on physical, on spiritual, tighten the bond on emotion, tighten the bond on intellectual and spiritual emotion, increase the glow of our ectoplasm, mind over matter. Loosen the connection, the mind, intellect, and the physical. Be empty. Emotion, no motion. Has our emotion been stagnant? I'm working to break spiritual inertia. How many of my neighbors can stand with me on Fresh Pond in their living room, root their minds in the center of the core of the earth, and allow the liquid or the first eye to look up to the universe? Wait a minute. Being that one, you go that deep into the core, the center of the earth, the third planet away from the sun, and then allow your mind to open up as the black hole in the galaxy be that straight line, and your pelvis is the sphere, and that pelvis is connected to your spine, to your mind, break spiritual inertia. Can you stand on water? Jesus walked on water the week after Easter. Did he walk on water, or was he light as water? The crucifix folds up into a cube. That's why I always keep the cube in the shot. First response, I'm too busy. Why are you too busy? To deal with dead slaveholders' value structure? Is there the upper echelon as it's 5 minutes in? Wait a minute, that 5 is drawn what? A right angle above half a circle. 6 I made reference to as being death, the full sphere at the bottom of the stem. But today is the 7th. How is that 7 drawn? A right angle at the top of the stem. 7 also representing the rebirth of Amun-Ra, the sun god. That's why I wish to be out here early, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock actually, but 7 in that 7 a.m. hour, understanding 7, that right angle, the rising of the sun. This is a.m. I am that sun. So the upper echelon is not understanding spiritually what the ancestors were conveying in the drawing of the digits. So it took my spiritually seeking self to say, oh, this is what the ancestors were trying to convey in drawing these digits so it can move 7 to 10 generations down the line. When a computer tells you something, it doesn't hide what it actually means. I don't appreciate the lack of appreciation to my sensitivities. I'm a sensitive, divine energy with more than common sense. I have instinctive ancestral awareness connecting to the earth and the heavens. So much self-love. I don't need outside approval, just looking to be acknowledged and appreciated. Do I desire respect from outside of me? I have self-respect. 808. So we got the 7, and understanding 8, that's the symbol of DNA. 8 minutes in, 8:30. Understanding the upper sphere of who I am over the lower sphere of who I am. So my mind is over my pelvis, and I think outside of the box of the way I was taught in an absolute abstract level. Appreciation of self is a value that another has when they are aware and awake of their consciousness and their self-love to share their appreciation. Consciousness, love of self, is respect of self. Then they can see another to appreciate and respect them. The song playing when I wrote that at 11:48 a.m., Heaven Must Be Like This. I love the 70s. Yo, DJ Wilma, DJ Dresky. There's another DJ. All you 70s DJs, play that music. Help me understand. Wait a minute. My meridian. Isn't that where my pelvis and my spine meet? There's a meridian there. Meridian. Noun, a circle of constant longitude passing through a given place on Earth's surface and the terrestrial poles. A circle passing through the celestial poles and the zenith of a given place on Earth. Surface. In acupuncture and Chinese medicine, each of a set of pathways in the body along which vital energy is said to flow. There are 12 such pathways associated with specific organs. Adjective, relating to or situated at a meridian. Literary, of noon. Literary, of the period of greatest splendor, vigor, etc. Meridian, longitude, the angular distance of a place east or west of the meridian at Greenwich, England, or west of the standard meridian of a celestial object, usually expressed in degrees and minutes. That was celestial longitude, the angular distance of a point east of the vernal equinox measured along with the ecliptic. Latitude, the angle between the zenith and the plane parallel to the equator. In geography, latitude is the geographic coordinate that specifies the north-south position of a point on the Earth's surface. Latitude is an angle which ranges from 0 at the equator to 90 degrees at the poles. Axis. Lines of constant latitude or parallels run east and west as circles parallel to the equator. Latitude is used together with longitude to specify the precise location of the features on the surface of the Earth. 12 minutes into the segment. So, as a man of courage and living in this calcified pineal gland value structured system, I'm tapping into my divine energy living in New England, Cambridge, the intellectual mecca of the world. And I live around the corner from the first African-American center at Harvard. Isn't that interesting? The center for the football team at Harvard, he lived around the corner. I'm going to show you that plaque later on. But I live in this neighborhood. Am I feeling the juju? Am I feeling the energy as biological? Is my biological 8 minutes? Oh, living here. Oh, what is that? 13 minutes in 3. Wait a minute. The denotative, connotative, absolute, abstract. There's the top part of the circle, the lower half of the circle, and it meets in the middle. Am I meeting all of my middles, longitude and latitude, the various aspects of education? 3, 13. Am I that one to be able to see the Trinity? Wait a minute, the side of the pyramid, that's a triangle. And there's 4 triangles to a pyramid, and they all reach the pinnacle. Oh, wait a minute, 4 minutes in, I'm running out of time. I got to go, 14 minutes. Brother R.A., that's all I had to say. So I got to the So I got to end. How do I get all the guides out there to recognize their spirituality? We're all divine energy. I'm claiming Father in nature, understanding being a digit, the one. I am that one. Can you see yourself as the one living your life? Light as a feather? Thank you for tuning in to Brother R.A. and all I had to say today. I got to go. YouTube's going to cut me off. Peace, love, and soul.